I'm sorry. I'm just
Well, it's
gonna have
not
to
a
record.
crime. Okay?
Well, what do you need my ID for then?
It's not a crime because we don't know who you are, and you're out here parked. And one of the things that we do out here is if we have a vehicle that's parked, and you know, it's a little odd just to be parked not doing anything. So
Not
we like
really.
to identify the people who are out here.
Sorry.
I didn't ask you to come outside the car.
What?
I didn't ask you to come
I know,
outside
but I
the
want
car.
to get out.
I didn't ask you to step outside the car. Okay?
All right. What do you want?
We have to kind of go about this the right way. You just can't jump out of cars when you're on a police car.
Yeah, I literally just parked here about a minute ago, and I
Okay.
can even show you on my dash cam.
Okay, well, we need to see your ID so we can identify you.
I'm not giving my ID, dude.
You're not going to give us your ID?
No.
Really?
Yeah, because unless I committed a crime or something, then I'll give
No,
my
that's
ID.
not how that works, man.
Yeah, because
Look where you're parked right now. Are you allowed to be parked here?
I don't see the sign.
So what you're doing? So let me just want to make sure I have this down correctly.
Yeah.
Okay, you can record me all day. I'm recording you too. You're refusing.
I'm not refusing.
Well, when we ask you,
If you committed a crime, then I give my ID.
No. That's not how it works there. When we ask you, to identify yourself so we know who you are, because that's one of our jobs out here that we're doing.
Right from the opening second, this encounter erupts with tension. No warm-up, no build-up, just a blunt accusation, "You're refusing." And instantly, the viewer is dropped into a clash between authority and a man who refuses to surrender his rights. The officers try to frame the situation as simple protocol, but the man calmly dismantles their claims. No crime, no ID. The standoff grows sharper as the officers insist he can't just jump out of cars, while he reminds them he did nothing more than park for a minute. What should have been a routine, uneventful moment transforms into a pressure-filled confrontation. Every stare, every question, every pause carries weight, and the tone is set for what will become a battle of law, control, and unwavering resolve.
And then when you refuse, well, what is that? What is that?
That's only refusing if I'm refusing, if there was a crime committed or something. I'm not gonna have my rights violated, dude.
Your rights aren't. We're not violating your rights.
Can I see your ID? Can I see your?
You see everything I have.
Okay, you can see everything I have too.
No, I don't. I don't know who you are.
I just told you who I am.
My name is Rodriguez.
Well, my name is Olivo.
Right here. It's posted right here. You're not. You can see my
I'm
badge.
not doing nothing wrong, dude.
You can see everything.
I literally just pulled up, parked, about to take some photos.
Also, another reason why we stop people here, because it's a narcotic area where a lot of people they stop, drugs are passed, drugs are given.
Yeah, I don't do none of that
A lot of things
stuff.
go down like that.
I'm literally about to go into the military too.
That's why when we ask you, you know, who you are, we eliminate these things very, very simply. So so what you're telling me is you're refusing to give us.
I'm not
your
refusing unless there was a crime committed.
Okay. So you said your name is what?
Miguel.
Miguel what?
I'm not giving you my last name, dude.
Okay.
I'm not about to violate my rights. I have nothing in here besides camera gear. So I'm getting my plates ran, no crime committed or anything. I run into Border Patrol every day here. Never had an issue.
I'm not Border Patrol.
Yeah, but I'm just letting you know because they're law enforcement as well. They're federal.
That's the police.
They're federal.
We're not Border Patrol.
I'm not saying you're Border
You're
Patrol.
refusing to identify yourself, dude. That's a problem.
No, I'm not.
Oh, it is.
No, it's not. Unless you committed a crime, then it's refusing. What crime did I commit? I'll give you my ID. You just gotta tell me a crime.
Commit a crime.
What's the crime?
You did not commit a crime.
Okay, then I don't have to give you my ID.
When you're stopped by law enforcement,
I didn't get stopped.
we're stopping you right now.
You're stopping me now from doing what I'm doing, but it's not a
Stopping
crime.
you right now.
It's not a crime, though.
That's what we're doing. Okay.
This is where the pressure intensifies. The officers double down, circling the same demand, "We need your ID." But every attempt hits a wall of calm, confident resistance. He repeats the same line, no crime, no identification, and the tension grows heavier with each exchange. The officers shift strategies, using implication and narrative. They question where he parked, they hint at restrictions, they try to paint suspicion where none exists. They repeat "you're refusing" like a tactic, hoping persistence will break him. Yet the man stands firm, pointing out exactly what the audience sees: vague accusations, zero actual crimes, and a pair of officers running out of justification. This segment is the turning point. The viewer realizes the officers aren't looking for answers, they're looking for compliance. And they're not getting it.
The thing called a reasonable suspicion. Have you heard of that?
What's the suspicion then?
Have you heard of that?
What's the suspicion?
You're parked here, just parked, doing nothing.
What's suspicious about it? It's not illegal.
Well, it's not an area just to stop at either.
A lot of people stop here and go hike, run, and everything. I just got out the gym, came here, parked, ready to start taking some photos.
You're refusing to identify yourself. That's the other problem.
Okay, you're refusing to identify yourself. But now you're telling me it's suspicious, but suspicious is not a crime still.
Suspicious circumstances, dude.
It's not a crime though.
Fun. And the operation that we're doing, just so you know, is called Stone Guard. You ever heard of that?
No.
Okay, well, Stone Guard means that that's what we do. People stop on the side of the road, not doing anything. You're saying you're taking pictures, but yet I don't see you taking
I
pictures.
literally just parked.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I hear what you're telling me.
I've been. What's up? Yeah, I just bought a house there. Literally about 3 months ago.
You're trying to challenge me.
I'm not challenging, dude.
Yeah, you are. No, that's okay. Okay, I see that.
Now the officers escalate further, crafting a bigger narrative behind the stop. They bring up narcotics activity, claim that drugs move through this area, and try to link his parked vehicle to a world of illegal behavior. The man counters instantly, explaining his routine, his purpose, even his recent workout, but the officers cling to their storyline. Then comes their strongest card, the official-sounding Operation Stone Guard. It's delivered like a blanket authority, a name meant to shut down debate. But instead, it exposes just how far they're reaching for justification. This segment becomes a battle of logic versus intimidation. The officers want submission through implication, while the man demands actual law. Every line tightens the suspense as both sides become more deliberate, more confident, and more unwilling to back down.
But it's very simple when, you either probably don't.
I just
don't
won't
know
give you
what
my ID because I already been harassed by Coronado police when I pull up to just take
How are
photos.
they harassing you?
I'm not saying you're harassing me. I'm just saying I've been harassed.
Okay. I can't speak for them.
You can't speak for them. You can't
I
speak
can't
for others.
For
It
Coronado.
just
I can only speak for me.
okay. This is just me. I won't give up my ID.
Just
dude.
like you can only speak for you.
Yeah.
We already know who you are, and that's fine. Things can be very much more simpler. Than
Yeah,
this.
it would have been simple,
It's
but
very
I've been.
simple. Hey, look, this is who I am. Okay, hey, no problem, dude.
That's why I
On
shook your
way.
hand, told you
And
who
you're-
I was.
You're going. Shaking hands don't mean anything.
Yeah, I don't go and meet a random girl on the street and tell her, "Here's my ID. Here,
Well, this isn't a.
this is who I am.
This
Who
isn't
are
a
you?"
dating experience, buddy. That's okay. We're not talking about meeting a girl.
Okay, then I'm not
this
gonna
is
give you my ID.
This
That's
is more
the
of a
thing.
law enforcement thing. But we already know who you are. We're young. All right.
That's cool.
And,
Where's your guys'
you're
apartment?
free
Is
to
it
go.
the one all the way on 3rd?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
315
All right, I'm gonna head down there actually and make a complaint. You too, man.
Asterisk in the final stretch, the man delivers the move the officers weren't expecting, a promise to file a complaint at their department. In a single moment, the dynamic shifts. The officers, once firm and forceful, soften their tone just slightly. They know the encounter hasn't gone their way. The man reaffirms his stance. No crime, no ID, no surrender of rights. The officers try to reframe their actions as simple procedure, but the viewer sees the truth. a nearly 8-minute attempt to force compliance without legal footing. When the man walks away, it's not just an exit, it's a statement. The officers stand there with nothing left to press, and the viewer is left with a powerful reminder. When you know your rights, pressure loses its power. This closing moment isn't quiet, it's symbolic. A clean win for the citizen, and a stark example of why recording, resisting unlawful demands, and staying calm can flip the entire outcome. Asterisk.